All right, welcome back, folks. I figured I'd shoot a video here. It's the sun just set and we don't have a whole lot of light left, but I figured I'd shoot a video outside before it gets completely dark. And I just thought I would talk about, I've been thinking about a couple things to make videos on. This video is going to be about something that you're probably going to experience, like no matter how much money you get. So typically, like when you don't have much money, you worry about running out of money. You worry about not having money in retirement. What if expenses came up, all that kind of stuff. Well, guess what? As you get wealthier through Grayscale, other investments, in this crypto run and in future crypto runs, you're still gonna have those fears. You are. It doesn't matter how much money you have. I'll explain why this happens from a psychological perspective, and just so you understand this is probably coming your way, because a lot of you are going to do very well in this bull run. We all will, but some of you really will do well based on what I understand, like some of your portfolios to be. So I think it was Will Smith actually was interviewed about this fact, and that he worries about running out of money. Will Smith, somebody who's got a ton of money. And, I think he was asked about like why this issue, affected him. And it's because he still remembers very vividly the days when he didn't have money, when it was hard to get by, right? And it's like same goes for me. It's like no matter what I have in my bank accounts or brokerage accounts, I will always remember what it was like when I did not have money, and how worried I was and how stressed out I was. I mean, fuck, in my 20s, man, like super stressful, like very, very bad. And it got easier, as I went through life, got a better job, started a business, all that kind of stuff. But the fear of running out of money, it's going to affect you probably no matter how much money you make, no matter how much. It doesn't matter what your brokerage account balance looks like, your bank account balance, or whatever. It'll probably affect you your entire life. And you will probably do things to probably try to mitigate not running out of money if you're smart. Because it's like, if you're not smart and you're just like, I'm never gonna run out of money, I can do whatever I want, then you're probably likely to lose money. So, but it's always smart, like, to never get too sure of yourself, because none of us are in control of a whole lot of things. We aren't in control of the overall economy. We aren't in control of things like, what if our bank fails and the FDIC does not bail that bank out, right? What if there's a major economic collapse like Greece experienced a couple years ago? Somebody on Discord today actually reminded me of this, that in Greece, they basically seized bank accounts and brokerage accounts and all that stuff. I mean, what if that happens? And there's some ways you can kind of hedge against that, and maybe I'll do a separate video on that. But this one's just about, like, you're never gonna get over that fear. And I think it's a good fear to have, like a fear of running out of money, a fear of losing, because it keeps you on your toes, it keeps you awake. I mean, for somebody that's never gone through tough times in their life, which most everybody's gone through tough times in their life, most everybody, starting out with a bunch of student loan debt or credit card debt or whatever, and then you got a mortgage, you're trying to pay the bills with inflation and all that kind of stuff. We've had that kind of stress. But if somebody doesn't have that, then they don't know what it's like. And I think that's kind of a blessing in a way, because they don't worry about it. They're maybe not as sleepless, they don't have many sleepless nights. But I do think that it makes you a better investor, because it keeps you on your toes and always makes you appreciate what you have. But you're likely to not think about, or not ever get over the fact that what happens if you lose your money. And let me just explain, like, some of the things that I do. It's like I don't have just one brokerage account, I've got a couple, right? And so it's like, after this bull run, I'll make sure, like, my assets are spread out over multiple brokerage accounts, and brokers, because I don't want them just in one place. And in the event, hopefully that would never happen, but in the event we ever had like an issue with Fidelity, for God's sake, or for Schwab, Jesus, I mean, screw a lot of people. And I hope we never have anything like that, but just in case, you know, and anyway, it's like you want to diversify yourself a little bit. And there's some other ways too to diversify yourself against like major catastrophe, which I'll probably do a separate video on that at some point, because that's kind of useful to think about and to kind of, you know, put a little bit maybe of your profits into things that can maybe hedge against that kind of stuff. But yeah, you're probably never gonna get, you know, past this idea, this feeling of worrying about money. Probably never will. You know, it's like most people worry about money right now. They worry about retirement in the future and also paying today's bills and what ifs. Like what if the dryer breaks down or the washing machine or the car breaks down or whatever, and it affects them. You know, it's like affects us all naturally. But you're probably not going to lose that. You will a little bit, you know, but not completely. It's probably always going to stay with you. And it's like, if people like Will Smith still worry about it, I'm guessing you will too. You know, you stand a good chance of being in that situation. So just don't ever feel like you're not normal if you feel that way. It is a normal thing. And yeah, so anyway, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday evening. I'm gonna wrap it up here in a while, and I'll do maybe one more video from here tomorrow. I'm heading back to the Midwest tomorrow evening, so you'll be seeing me from my Jeep in future videos, but I will talk about a couple different topics that I've thought about here. I'll make videos on those things. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys take care.